Hello and welcome to this video, where we'll be price checking a StatTrak field tested survival knife Case Hardened, based on its float value and pattern index. Having a good understanding of these aspects is important as they can impact the value and desirability of an item. I'm really excited for this one, so let's dive in. This is the survival knife that we are talking about. Case Hardened skins are generally well liked, although according to Onepixel, and I'll link the video in the description, Case Hardened skins in CS2 are not the best, so despite the recent price increase that has hit most skins, Case Hardened skins are not hyped at the moment. Due to skin variety, Case Hardened skins are rather uncommon, and good Case Hardened patterns are even rarer. Next up is the float value. The knife is field tested and has a float of 0.213, which is alright. For Case Hardened skins, float is not as important as for some other skins, but of course, lower is always better. Moving on to pattern index, and this is where it gets exciting. I've tried doing a lot of research and comparing, and here are the results. The first thing we need to understand is that there is a list of patterns that are considered blue gems. When you search on Buffed for blue gems, only items with these patterns will show up. That is of course a nice to have for people who are looking for blue gems. However, for somebody like this guy who wants to price their knife, it is actually a problem, because for all intents and purposes, I think we can agree that this is blue, like really blue. But here's the catch. The pattern 585 is not a blue gem pattern. Let me show you what I mean. This is the list of real blue gems that you can find on csgobluegem.com, and as you can see, the pattern index number 585 is not there. Even in comparison with a real blue gem, a 583, I must say I can't see a huge difference. And still, the 585 is no real blue gem. Now obviously, that doesn't mean that this knife doesn't deserve any overpay, but people who are trying to find a blue gem will most likely just use the site filter for blue gems. Now I've actually taken the time and gone through the pattern index viewer on Broskins, which I will also link in the description. There are a number of patterns that I would consider blue gems if we compare them to the ones on the list. Take this pattern index 281 for example. Looks amazing, so much blue, but not a blue gem. Obviously, this is worth quite a bit of overpay. Looking at current listings, people agree. There's a minimal wear 281, listed for 30k RMB, probably a bit high, and a well-worn 281 listed for 13.5k RMB, much more realistic. There are more listings for 281s on CSGO Float, for around $1,800, but it's hard to tell how realistic these prices are, since 400 days ago, a 281 was sold for $200, which comes out to roughly 60% overpay over market at the time. So apparently, this person was at least aware that the knife was worth some overpay. These are the prices people are asking for fake blue gems. The question is if they will also get their asking price. Taking a look at this well-worn 288 fake blue gem sale that happened just a few days ago, this person paid $700. In my opinion, this knife looks a bit worse than the one we're trying to price check here, and it's also in worse condition, being well worn, so our field tested 585 should definitely be higher. Still, this gives us a definitive impression of what people are willing to pay currently for fake blue gem. It might well be that this was the deal of their lifetime, but just going off of data that I can actually find, and not just off of my feeling of what this should be worth, this is the price that I see. Looking at prices where real blue gems start, Buff puts the cheapest survival knife Case Hardened blue gem at €1,500. Even though this is an off-playside blue gem, you can already see that they are much more expensive than the ones we've looked at, just because they fit the size blue gem filter. Now I really hope that this person can find a cash trader or somebody who doesn't only go by the official blue gem lists. In my opinion, this knife should be worth a lot of overpay, like a few thousand. But, realistically speaking, I think something between 800 and 1,000 euros is probably what people might be willing to pay for an amazing looking, but unfortunately fake, blue gem. So there you have it, a quick price check. If you want one of your skins price checked, please leave a comment with the following information: name of the item, float value, pattern index, and stickers with position, if there are any. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video was helpful for you. So long, see ya.